Hello everybody, my name is Sharky, and welcome to another video on Graffitzi's channel.
Oh yes, it's World Tour time! Hello everyone, Graffitzi here. Welcome back to another episode on the Atomicraft server. This is episode number 24, and today, oh god, voice crack! And today, we are going to be going on a world tour of the Atomicraft server with the boys. As always.
With the boys.
Exactly. We have Shark and we have JYMON, and boy oh boy am I excited. I can't wait to check out what everyone's been doing. I mean, everyone's already been doing something. We're not going to be looking at my base because we already know how it looks, because literally if you watch my videos you'll know. But let's go ahead and start. Where do you want to go first?
I don't know.
To the shopping district.
Okay, let's go to the shopping district then.
In the shopping district, we find many diamonds.
That's basically this is Flex Corp right here. We just flex a lot, but technically all of this was done by Alex, and we've got a lot of amazing builds. We've got the Rocket Savior made by Shark himself. He's already flexing. Then you have Matthew the sheep, the post office. You have the Flex Corp headquarters in the distance. You can barely see G-Mart over there. You have Opsion's big tree. Then you have Alex's slime shop. All the massive builds here. This has basically been a place that we all visit often, because we have to buy so many things, and the amount of work that's been put in here is unbelievable. I think some people actually put more work. Excuse me, what?
I have so many diamonds right now.
Well, Shark,
no
we may
one
have to
will
kill
notice
this
the
guy.
difference.
We may have to kill this guy.
No.
Kill him.
Kill him. We couldn't kill him. Let's go to the gaming district.
Okay, we can fly there.
Yeah, I'm there right now.
Yeah, okay. So we are at the gaming district, as it's called. And, well, as you can see, there's a lot of things here. Well, not exactly as much as you'd expect. We have the original Wandering Trader Hunt, which has got its trapdoors open for some reason. Then you have the 7-Eleven hunt, which is made by yours truly, Sharky, right there. Absolutely.
I did that.
Yeah, absolutely wonderful looking build. Then you have another build by Sharky and JYMON. That is the Winter Wonderland, which is also another amazing looking area. And then you have the biggest thing over here, that is the theater. And
I didn't do that.
Yeah, he did not do that. This was entirely made by Wolf, and it's absolutely amazing. There is a reason that this thing is here, and you'll see that in the next episode of Atomicraft. And Shark's
You
gone.
can't show too much of the interior, you moron.
I only showed a little bit, don't worry.
Perfect thing to do for my base tour. So here we are at Shark's base. It's beautiful, isn't it?
And we got the perfect song to bang to, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yep. Absolutely wonderful looking place. This wall always gets me. I can't stop looking at it, bro. It's it's trippy. Yeah, that's the song. Oh yes. It's been a while since we actually heard that song.
Yeah, it's a good song. It's probably the best song they've ever made.
I agree, actually. One of the best, yeah, top 3.
What,
definitely.
Pigstep?
Yes, but this place is looking very cool. Not to mention, it's still got a lot of work to be done. I mean, but yeah, I wish you could have finished everything up. It would have looked so much cooler. That's the only regret. But besides that, I love this place. Absolutely, I love the color coordination on each build. Everything looks absolutely amazing. And we've got a whole bunch of chests here. What more can you ask for? And this wonderful head wall. I completely forgot about this. Look at the
storage system.
Oh yeah, and your storage system, which is literally one of the biggest ones on the server. But this is pretty cool though, and you've got a merry-go-round here as well. Oh, does it still work? Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It does.
Yes! Yes! I love this thing. Oh yeah, Jaeger bomb and Vegas bomb. Yeah, completely forgot that these two were a thing as well. But that is Shark's base. Absolutely wonderful area. And with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Right, so guys, we are on the gold farm, and if you remember, this was built by James and Shark. Absolutely ridiculously overpowered design. Basically, it just repairs everything in an instant. That's how overpowered this is. This thing, I can't believe, like, it's become such a like important thing on this server. And that being said, let's move on to the next one. So guys, that was the gold farm over there, and now we are going to Treg's base. Now the reason I'm going here is actually because, well, this place was pretty cool until Treg actually blew it up. Now that's kinda sad because I really like the look of this place. Oh my god, that's a lag spike. But take a look at this and just tell me that this does not look good, because I think you'd be wrong to say that. Take a look at this thing. I mean, it's half broken, I know, but it looks absolutely amazing. Well, now that it's daytime, you can take a look at this thing from the distance, and I mean, I love it. I mean, the actual concept of a nether based base that looks really like this. I mean, who doesn't want this? It looks really nice. I just wish that he didn't blow it up and he actually finished it. But, well, I guess some people have their own things in mind for it. But this was a really cool build, and yeah, that is Treg's base. Let's move on to the next one. So guys, next up we have the wonderful Stronghold area. Now this is a place you guys have seen me work on for quite some time, and I only wish that I could have finished this place. It's beautiful, it's absolutely wonderful, but like, I really wish that we finished it. I worked on the ceiling for a little bit, but sadly I didn't get enough time to finish it. I mean, me and James, we did a lot of work on this, but I think we both kinda, you know, moved on to other projects, and we were trying to get this done. I mean, I did all the walls and stuff on the side, and James did a little bit of work as well, but besides that, we didn't, you know, really touch up on everything. But I still think that this place is one of the most beautiful looking places on the server because of the biome blend that's going on here. So you have the end and you have the nether, and you have the biomes just mixing in, and I really like that. It looks really, really nice. But this is the Stronghold area, and if we go through the portal that is right here, we should be going into the end. So this right here is the end, and boy oh boy, it actually looks really good with shaders on. So this is the end right here, and as you can see, there isn't a lot going on here because it isn't finished. I believe that if it was finished, it would have looked so good. Me and JYMON were working on this design, and I think it actually turned out really well. It like fits in so nicely with this, you know, color combination, like the white concrete, the acacia, the sandstone, and the black stone. They go all so well together. I mean, look at this thing. Imagine if this entire thing was just a ring, and everyone can, like, you know, make their way to it through like pathways and stuff. But sadly, we didn't have enough time to finish this. We were moving on to something bigger, and well, that's what happened to this place. We also have the ender render off in that direction, built by Opsion, and I think it was Shark. It is an absolutely beastly build because that was what was serving, well, most of the XP during the start of the server, and I look back on that rather fondly. So let's go out of here and head into the next place on our list, and that, my friends, is Alex's base. And this is an absolutely wonderful looking place because, well, it's a starter base, and I mean, not everyone builds their starter base like this, with a massive wheat field and a tiny little house to go by it. I think it looks really nice. It's a very little cozy setting, but this isn't his mega base. His mega base was supposed to be a massive volcano. But sadly, he wasn't able to finish that. And I do feel bad for him, but I still think this is a pretty solid place. He's got a really packed, barn area looking thing. And he's got this massive wheat field. And he's even got a slime farm underneath it. So it's actually technically functional. But this place is wonderful because I love how this place actually turned out to be a starter base. This is his storage system and this is his super smelter and stuff like that. It's absolutely wonderful. And this is of course the villager trading hall where he makes all the diamonds in the world. But anyways, that is Alex's base. Let's move on to the next one, which is where JYMON crashed into. So this is where JYMON actually crash landed into Atomicraft. It is an absolutely decimated looking area. Me, Shark, JYMON, literally everyone worked on this, and it is an absolutely wonderful looking build. I mean, it's supposed to be a crashed rocket based on JYMON'S SMP or actual survival series, I think. And he did a really good job designing it. I gave him some pointers on the fins, and now it looks like this. Looks absolutely wonderful at night as well, and I love it. The fallen trees are such a good detail as well. But there's one more thing that I want to show you guys, and it's literally right here. This is what is left of James's MEGABASE. Now this isn't something he finished work on, but it looks so different. I mean, it's such a big project, and I see why he's like super tired and why he didn't finish it. But like, it's got a unique block palette to it, like the red, the black and the white. It is such a interesting combination to use, and I really would have liked to see this finish because it looks like such a cool idea. What he was going for was something absolutely amazing, and I would have loved to see it finished. But again, time was the biggest issue on this server, and I'm still glad that I got to see a part of his vision. So let's go ahead to the next place, and that, my friends, is actually his base. So let's go check out James's base. Now before we actually go there, there is of course a ghast farm here. It's awfully loud, but this thing is actually built by James. Now this is originally a Raceworks design, but James modified it in such a way that it is technically no longer Raceworks. It's, it's been changed, and it's been, modified so much that it actually produces more than Raceworks design actually did. And it's really nice, it's super efficient, and James built this with Shark. So that's another bit of detail. But let's go ahead to the next one, which is James's starter base. James's starter base is one of those unique builds. Not everyone on the server started out with an underwater cave. I mean, this is a very unique place to be in because it's like really cool. You have the AFK fish farm, the enchanting room. I remember coming here for the first time. It was really nice, and there was no water here, and literally he pushed me down into that hole. I think it's still there actually, and I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's still there. But he basically led us to what would be the actual meeting for Flex Corp, and that was amazing. And you also have these two drowned, Fillet and Philip. These guys were originally here after a dolphin had died, and that's basically who they are. They are the guardians of this place, so to speak. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh god. Right, so now that it is actually daytime, let's take a look at this wonderful place. I mean, I do like how this place has turned out. I especially love this new addition. The, part of his vineyard, I think it is. It looks really nice. I like how he's made the pathway and stuff. It's supposed to be a village that's frozen in time, and I think he did a really good job of it. He's got this really worn down pathway, and it looks absolutely wonderful. The amount of detail that's here is also not bad. It's one of the better builds on this server. I totally think that this is up there. He didn't work on the interior though. That is one thing I wish he did, but it's completely fine. And I just love how this place turned out. He's even got the barn as I'm calling it, because this place is actually his villager trading hall, which is now, well, fully turned into zombies. That is not good. It seems that a mini zombie had actually gotten inside this tiny little space and turned everyone into a zombie. But if I go this way, you can also see his kelp factory, which is one of the best builds again on the server. Why I say that is because the mix of form and function is actually perfect. So you have this pipeline that connects up to his kelp farm, and it basically is a place where he smelts all the kelp. It's actually really nice, and it's a very functional build. I don't know if there's anything up there, but this is so well done. I mean, hats off to James for coming up with something like this. It's really cool. Like most of us on the server, most of us really had huge plans and they didn't really take form. I mean, James's base is the closest to that. I mean, he really wanted to do so many things, but because of the lack of time that we had, I understand why he completely didn't, finish it. It's really cool though how he built this area, and I absolutely love it. He's also got the wonderful super smelter area right here, which is absolutely amazing. I love this place because it's actually one of the best functional builds of of an entrance in Minecraft. I find that really funny as well, and it's just beautiful. But this is a wonderful little thing. But the thing I wanted to show you guys is actually down here in this mineshaft looking area. This is supposed to be the entrance to his mob grinder or his cave spider spawner. I love this place because it looks really cool. The fog effect with the glass and stuff also adds to it. It reminds me of like this poisonous gas that's in Call of Duty and stuff like that. And this place, I love it. It looks really nice, but it's not finished. I still really think that the walls add to it and stuff like that, but I kind of like this vibe. It's half finished, yet I feel like it's complete, and I love it. We need to go to the next location, and the next location on our list is actually Alcone Islands. I think that's how you say it. It is JYMON'S base. Right guys, so now that we are at JYMON'S base area, this is a wonderful looking place. This is Alcone Island. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I love this place. Why? Partially because I worked on it, most of it at least. The terraforming, I still think this is one of the best looking places on the server. I love it, and this is the place where I started experimenting with custom trees. I was too afraid to do it on my base, and JYMON just gave me the courage to go ahead and work on these beautiful little trees over here. That one, all these trees are custom made and they look absolutely wonderful, especially that one. I still can't get over it, and I love it. We've got the statues which signify the old civilization that existed before everyone else, and that is so cool. But we've also got these new buildings that you're looking at. They came in after the old civilization had perished, and they are rebuilding what's left of it. I don't know what JYMON is doing by leaving and joining the game, but we also have this underwater cave here which I made. It looks absolutely beautiful. The entire terraforming for this place took so long, but it turned out to be so worth it. Look at this place. I love it. He's even made a cinematic about this, so please go check it out. It's on his channel. I suggest you watch it. It's absolutely wonderful. Please do check it out. It's really nice, and it shows every single aspect of this island so well. So please do check it out. It's really nice. But this is supposed to be his unique storage system, and I really like how he's done it. It's very minimal and very immersive, and I love it. It's really nice. Then if I go through this tiny little area, we have a passageway to another small cave, which looks like it's a secret, entrance type thing. It leads to the boathouse, and I like this place because I actually made that for him. I just love this. It's so good. But yeah guys, JYMON'S base, absolutely wonderful looking area. I'm glad to have worked on this, And Wolf says hello. Sorry to stop you right there, guys, but if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to leave a like, and a sub to the channel would be mystical. But here we have the industrial district. Now this isn't something I got to work on. This is the one thing that I wish I could have finished, because I started work on it. I had so much promise, but since we were running out of time, I kinda dropped it, and I feel really bad about that. So that's over there. I mean, you guys know how it looks like. It hasn't changed at all. We decorated it, and that's pretty much it. There's no farms there. It isn't really an industrial district at all, and if I go through that portal, I'll get lost. So let's move on to the next one, and the final one on this world tour, and that is James's witch farm. So here we have James's witch farm. Now this place is absolutely crazy. The reason is because we had to clear, well, James had to clear 1.3 million blocks. That's the perimeter of this entire thing, and look at this place. I mean, can you believe that it took him over 20 hours of live streaming to get this done? I mean, I can sure believe that, for sure. This was entirely blown up by TNT as well, and it is a mega project in and of itself. The farm itself kills witches, and it drops a lot of loot. One of the most efficient farms on this server, and I love it. This place is absolutely wonderful. It's also well decorated. If I just go down here into the storage area, I mean, you can see how it looks. It looks really nice. It's well made. It's absolutely beautiful. The vibes he's got going on with the grey and the, you know, wood, it's just so well done. I love this place because it's not only efficient but also a cool place to just, you know, chill out. It's really nice. But yes, this is James's witch farm, and that is pretty much it. But let's go back to the base, because we have one more thing to do. Right guys, so we are in the theater now. I'm not gonna spoil too much, but this place is looking insane. Now the comment of the day for this episode goes to, well, Wolf is in the tree. Well, Wolf is in the tree, and that's really funny. But the comment of the day for this video goes to Toon Guy, who says, "You're like Mumbo when you say I'm chuffed to bits. Chuffed to bits counter 4." Now that's absolutely amazing, because I think, like, I watch a lot of Mumbo, and he has an influence on how I speak, and that I think is a really nice, you know, way to point out to someone how they're watching Mumbo, because I love this guy. I mean, I took the inspiration from the suit from him and things like that. I tried to learn redstone from him as well. But Wolf is in the tree, and I think he's threatening me. I have no clue what's going on. But, oh god, oh no. But that, my friends, is the last comment of the day for this season. Believe it or not, because the next episode is going to be a special one. That's all I'll say. Anyways, guys, if you're wondering how you can get the comment of the day, maybe I'll do a comment of the day for the next episode. But if you're wondering how to get that, all you have to do is comment something funny, something interesting, or actually comment your favorite part of the season in the comment section below, and maybe I'll give you guys the comment of the day. But with that being said, guys, let us move on to the rest of the video. There's going to be a download, world download, in the description below, so if you guys want to check it out, you can. Please don't blow anything up. I'd love to see what you guys do with our unfinished projects. Let's see what you guys can come up with. Please do send us screenshots. We'll be more than happy to check it out. But yeah, guys, with that being said, back to the base. Right, guys, so since this season is ending, I have one last thing to show you. Now, the Atomicraft server has got a lot of things to go for, but the first thing I want to show you is actually in the Ventura MEGABASE. I mean, this place is looking absolutely wonderful. It's complete as well, which is insane. But the thing I want to show you right now is through here. So this is a before and after. So we have got Ventura as of day 9780, which is the 30th of July, and it looked like this. So the doghouse, my starter house, the Zero Tech farmhouse, and the furnace area as well as the comment of the day area had been made, and a little bit of the Ventura Megabase had been done. But now if you look at it, let's just climb up on 2 pieces of dirt so that we can get a closer look at this thing. I mean, this is a really epic moment. So we have the Ventura Megabase up there. It's completely finished. It looks absolutely beautiful. Then you have the Nether portal that's marked on the map. Then you have the starter house, the diamond throne, which is the recent addition. I'll be showing you that in a moment. The furnace house, the zero tick farmhouse, and the dog house all have matching colors because they were part of the first village project. That's what I'm calling it, because, well, technically all of these things came in together. They have the same build style and build palette and everything like that. Then you have the comment of the day area, which is an absolute iconic area. Every single time I've made a comment of the day and I've put it right in that lectern every single time. Then the next thing we have is the yellow ones. Now this was part 2 of the village terraforming project. We have the Ventura mine shaft, which looks absolutely wonderful. Kenneth's farmhouse, which is now filled with lore. Leonardo the merchant's house, and the blacksmithing forge. Now these 4 builds, they're completely different to what I've built. Like the Ventura mine shaft is a mine shaft. I don't usually build mine shafts. The farmhouse is a completely different style. The merchant's house, also a completely different block palette that I've never used. The blacksmithing forge is similar in that nature as well. And finally, the big MVP, the port. I love this thing. It looks absolutely wonderful on the map as well. And I can't believe how packed it looks. I mean, I'm pretty chuffed to bits with it. I know I say this a lot, and I'm chuffed to bits. I mean, who would it be? This is such a massive project, and I'm so glad that I was able to do this with some help from my friends, of course. You guys will be enjoying this, but let's take a look at the diamond throne. So basically, guys, I've taken every single diamond that I own on the Atomicraft server, and I have placed them in a throne along with a couple beacons. So here we have the diamond throne, fully decorated. It looks absolutely crazy. We've got this wonderful way up, and this is absolutely beautiful. I mean, I love it. And I also think that this is going to be the perfect place to end off today's episode. So I just want to say thank you all so much for watching, guys. This has been me, Graffitzi. I hope you all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and if you really loved it, make sure to subscribe. Keep in mind that the next episode on the channel will be absolutely wonderful, because it is special. It is truly special. You guys will not want to miss it. And if you guys are wondering where I'm going to be logging off, it's going to be right here on this netherite blog. So guys, with that being said, make sure to leave a like, and if you really loved it, make sure to subscribe. But thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been me, Graffitzi. I'm out, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!